Hello Collective, this is a general reading and I'm going to do the new moon tarot spread because the new moon is coming up on the 13th of this month. Okay, your current energy, way to fly out quick. Adjacent possibilities came, but it came out reverse. Adjacent possibilities. So that's your current energy. See what you need to let go of. You got the garden and the gate is also reversed. Okay. Okay, this is the new mint tarot spread for you here. What you need to grow. This is for the collective. What needs to grow? You need to take some action here. Okay, so quite a few users need to take some action. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the temple path. Okay. And behind it, you had the man holding the heart, but that was reversed. So for some of you right now, you got it coming out from the temple path. So I'm going to read that first. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads through Blessed Temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is a part of your soul's process. You're on the karmic path and headed into the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life purpose and life lesson. The light around the temple represents the spirit world, your family members and friends and angels and guards. Okay? Angels and guards, all the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Follow your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in a dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Okay? Now for some of you though, you may have fallen off your path. You could be too focused on worldly possessions and material gains, or you may simply be maintaining old, unhealthy habits of fear, limitations, worry, or doubt. Okay? Whatever is distracting you, receiving this card is a firm message that it's time to make your spiritual life and evolution a much higher priority. Not doing so represents an important loss of power. So clear your mind, meditate, and open up to the presence of spirit here, collective, okay? Coming towards this full moon now. Whatever else you may have going on, consider this an important part of your personal and tactical plans. The support and inspiration of all eternity and countless loving spirits are available to you. Not turning to them is like cursing the dark when you refuse to turn on the lights, okay? And for some of this, it's like trying to find a black cat in the dark. And that's what some of you are trying to do, okay? Now, your current energy and mindset, okay, is the adjacent possibilities, but that's reversed. So I'm going to read that to you now. So this is your current energy and mindset. Many unconsidered options. Alright? Because you got it reversed. When reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful. Not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every next moment you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. Okay, collective? So some of you need to make better choices. Okay? And I'm going to read it upright for those who will have. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potential healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you options to open different doors and take different courses, whether it's in thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion, vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decision that brings happiness, strength and forward motion. In terms of the goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that will be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible, and be willing to take new and different action now. Okay? Guys, letting you know, don't miss an opportunity. Okay? Because you've got choices. Every day you wake up, you've got choices. Okay? Now, what to let go? And you have the Guardian of the Gate, and it's reversed. Okay, so I'm going to read that to you now. So regarding the abundant prosperity and staying safe. If this card is reversed, it indicates that happy choice to open up the doors to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world and make lots of money and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize that this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavors, and when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. Okay? And the affirmation is, I am blessed with abundant spiritual life every day in every way. My joyous prosperity grows and grows. Okay? That's where what you need to let go of is that the belief that you can't have a physical as well as a spiritual life. Yes, you can, from your mind, body and spirit. Okay? We're in the spirit experiencing a flesh moment, and we're in the flesh experiencing a spiritual moment. Okay? Now, what to grow? Some of you need to take some action. Okay? Yeah, some of you need to take some form of action here. Okay, it doesn't look like you have been doing anything, you've just been thinking that you're in control of your destiny, you're doing your own thing. Okay? Spirit's just letting you know, say, no man's an island. Okay? Action. Energized and willing to work. This card tells you that now is the time to be more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horse represents intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. The card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined effort must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. Okay? Now for some of you, action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card kind of comes out reversed for some of you, you may find that something is missing in your determination or to follow through with something. Okay? Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in any consistent effort, or perhaps you need to make some adjustment in what you're paying attention to. Okay, collective? Create a structured plan and make sure you take daily action. Okay? This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible, yet persistent, and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. Now the affirmation is, I'm responsible for my own life. I take action towards my goals and my own happiness every day. Okay, so some of you need to take some form of action. Right? So now I'm going to clarify these. See what message is coming out for you here, collective, regarding the full moon, because for some of you now you've got the adjacent possibilities that you are all very got choices. Okay, some of you could never stay in or come out, but it's telling you to take some form of action with the King of Swords here. Some of you could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it describes a dark-haired, brown-eyed man, maybe a soldier or a judge, or could be getting some good legal advice here, okay? So your mindset could be on this here. Some of you might need some legal advice, okay? Might need to see a solicitor or a lawyer, okay? Tell me about this King of Swords here, or the current energy and mindset for the collective. You got 5 of Wands and that's reversed. So some of you here could be competing here, okay? For someone's attention, but it's telling you to be careful when signing contracts. There could be some difficulties in some legal affairs, okay? So be careful here when it's coming up to this full moon about signing contracts, because you could be having conflicts or someone's competing with you, and some of you are going to get some bad news, okay? Because there are some secrets and deception undertaken will soon be discovered here, okay? Someone could have been being a bit false here. Someone could have been being a bit of a narcissist. Okay? So your current energy and mindset is somebody here. And it's telling you you need to change that, actually. Okay? Definitely need to, because someone here is suffering with anxiety and stress. That ain't helpful. Okay? Some of you need to guide your reputation and avoid certain speculation or shady adventures, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer who's suffering anxiety and stress, okay? Some of you could be moving out from a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay? Somebody's not well with the 4 of Swords here. Somebody needs to go within and heal. Somebody could be recovering from some form of illness. Yeah. Definitely somebody's ill. Could be going through some depression or mental breakdown for somebody here. Okay. Okay. So, for some of you here, now, you have the Garden and the Gate. And that's reversed. Okay. It's about abundance and prosperity and staying safe. But some of you were obsessed with worldly issues before. Your readiness to go deeper now. And you couldn't see the balance between having spirituality as well as being in the physical world, because of mind, body and spirit. For some of you could be communicating that you're still going to be holding on. That's the decision you're making for yourself, okay? And that's what you need to let go of, but some of you decide you're still going to be holding on. Holding on to your money or holding on to your finance, because some of you are very materialistic right now. Some of you could be getting some communications regarding a marriage ending, because someone here needs to make a difficult decision here, okay? Some of you may want a reconciliation and hold on to your marriage and hold on to your finances. And that's in a position of something what you need to let go of. Some of you need to let go of family quarrels, petty jealousies and disagreements, okay? Some of you could even possibly lose material possessions because you're holding on so tight to them, okay? Some of you could have made a bad decision. That's for somebody, okay? Because you've been told to let go, and if you're still holding on long after you should have let go, then things ain't gonna work out for the best for you, okay? Some of you need to take some action. Some of you could be dealing with Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But something has come to an end here. It's been a burden that you need to put down, okay? Some of you are carrying other people's burdens. This is some form of action that you needed to take. Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? But you've got the action card here, which tells you to take some action. Some of you need to willingly to work at it, because for some of you, the action you took, it could have brought you ill health, and you need to put a burden down. And this is what needs to grow. You need to put down some burden here. Some of you need to recover from some illness and go within to seek some form of enlightenment, okay? Yeah. For some of you, you're carrying more than you should have done. You've given to more than two, okay? Made you ill, okay? Some of you need to separate and go within to get more balance into your life. That's for somebody. And for some of you, it could have been a loss of a lawsuit. Some of you need to be careful of some treacherous and deceitful associates that you're hanging around when it comes around this full moon. And some of you need to avoid arguing with associates as well, okay? Because things have been off balance. There was no equal give and take, okay? There might even be some gossip or slander going on. I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But something here, someone's very materialistic, and they're going to have a loss here with the Five of Cups here, okay? And somebody don't seem to be disappointed in their marriage for somebody here, or somebody here is still focusing on the past hurt. They still haven't gotten over it, okay? If this already happened in the past, because this is a timeless reading, okay? Someone was definitely competing for someone's attention here, right? Someone could have even been crying because somebody was lying. And it could have been regarding some old debt or somebody from the past returning, okay, that ended a friendship or relationship. It's definitely been a loss. And someone was very jealous, very controlling, very manipulative, okay? Because he was very anxious over some finances. A lot of argument and loss over money. That's for somebody. Yeah. And for some of you right now, you have experienced some form of emotional loss, which has left you kind of in turmoil right now. Could be a separation between you before, and you don't want to go through that again. Somebody did make a bad decision, somebody was being false, and the relationship was unbalanced, and it's going to be coming out by the full moon for somebody. Yeah. Somebody needed to put this burden down that they was carrying. Because they was preoccupying himself with other things and other people. Okay? Some of you are upset with your lover or your potential lover for whatever reason. Could be lack of progress, it could have been unfaithfulness, lack of commitment. Okay? But it seems like this romance is making you very unhappy. And if your relationship is well established, the current situation might feel like death to you for some of you. It seems like they're not the person you once thought they were, and in your eyes they're changing for the worse, because this person is very immature, very childish, okay, very putting with the words, okay. Somebody might even get a legal lawsuit going on as well. And for somebody, you have to go to court, okay. And for somebody here, although your relationship is painful and painful for both of you, it does show that the two of you do care. Some of you are both each other's support system, okay? But for some of you, it's just that you or your partner or potential partner cannot truly make each other kind of happy. Either you do not understand each other, or there's too much happening between you both that the relationship no longer seems worthwhile. Okay? And that's why someone's still focusing on the past here. Okay? It seems like you or your partner is going through some form of challenging time emotionally. Because somebody's very sensitive here. Okay? It's possible that they do want to be loved and be loved, but right now they don't have the spiritual energy to engage in relationships properly. Some of you though just need to avoid pushing them too much, or you could drive them away. Okay? Because someone definitely has been competing with somebody's attention here, and somebody's being false. Okay, someone's been a bit of a narcissist actually. That could be you, or it could be someone you're dealing with. Okay, because some of you are feeling very hurt by your relationship, because you're always looking for answers, and this is not the first time that you got the same answer. Okay, and you're wondering, or you do not know if your lover is making you depressed, or if your mind is playing tricks on itself. You've got to trust your good feeling here. It's collective, okay? Yes, sometimes somebody is playing with your mind or manipulating the situation, okay? But trust your gut feeling, don't doubt yourself, okay? Because sometimes you hear the answer and then you ask the person and then they say something different. Then you start doubting yourself because it contradicts what you already heard. But the whole point is trust you, they're lying, okay? Because yourself knows you better than anybody else and it won't lie to you, okay? The only thing that's going to be true to yourself is first and foremost be true to yourself, okay? Either way, it doesn't matter anyway, because regardless of the cause, you are miserable in this relationship, okay? However, though, some of you are not ready to end it. You feel as though you're trapped in limbo for some of you. But you are definitely competing for somebody else's attention. You know what I mean? Definitely. If somebody else is giving the time to something else or someone else. Okay? And your friends and your family, they assume that you're hung up on your ex. Okay? He may or may not be the person you're performing or wanting to know about this reading, but the fact of the matter is that they're worried about you. Okay? Your friends and family are worried about you because they feel like you're kind of staying in a bad situation. Okay? That's for somebody. I said as well, either you or your partner is suffering from grief. Okay? One of you never got over the death of a close friend or a family member, and this may be causing a touch of resistance here, or depression, or separation, or anxiety. Okay? This could be a challenging position for both of you because you've probably never experienced something like this before, and you never dealt with somebody who's going through grief, or they've never dealt with grief, or everybody deals with grief in a different way. Okay? And for some of you right now, some of you must dwell on every hurtful thing which happens in this relationship. Okay? So you don't seem to sweep your emotions under the rug. Okay? Because some people need to see things for where they are and not how they want them to be. Okay? Because even with this false, sensitive, made a bad decision, because something's off balance here, and someone's wearing a mask and being false. Someone's not even offering a couple look. Okay? If anything, someone's going to get some bad news regarding some bad decision somebody made. Regarding could have been given to two. Okay? But you're seeing for some of you still, your relationship has nothing but hurt and emotional pain in the future. Some of you will spend many sleepless nights crying over your lover, and that's not to say they will be the one who will break up with you. It may be the other way around, but either way, the end of your partnership or potential partnership will be excruciating. Okay? Some of you though, you need to keep in mind that all is not lost. One day you'll move on from this. Okay? Because things were off balance. There was no equal give and take here. Okay? Some of you are looking for partners who have similar traumatic experiences as yourself, okay? And some of you need someone who can relate to your pain and suffering. But that's not going to make you happy because the sick can't heal the sick. You know what I mean? Some of you though, you need to avoid relationship with people who are never happy. Okay? If a potential partner seems hypercritical of life, do not pursue a relationship with this person because they'll always bring you down. Because they'll be negative, they'll drain you, they're like emotional vampires. They'll suck your energy out of you because they've got nothing to good to say, to think. Everything is bad. You're trying to be enthusiastic and bring something positive to the table, and they keep bringing it negative shit and that, oh, it won't work out because this will happen or that. It's not happened yet, but you're giving a negative instead of a positive. Okay? For some of you still, some of you, you hope that your partner hurts over this relationship. You want them to experience what it feels like to long for someone as much as you do for them. Some of you equate emotional pain with desire though. Some of you do. Each household is different and each household has been brought up a different way, okay? What they've seen around them, they probably thought it was normal. When they go into another person's household, they see that it's not the same, okay? But some of you, Mary, some of you are fearing that this relationship is going to be emotionally devastating for you, okay? It's not even the potential of the breakup which scares you for some of you out there. Some of you just don't want to be in an unhappy partnership, okay? And for some of you don't want to be when relationships off balance where you have to put down the burden, because telling you the action you need to take is to put down this burden because it's unbalanced. There's no equal give and take here, okay? For some of you though, the relationship may be too much for you right now. Even if your situation is not that bad. stress and anxiety of this or any partnership is making you miserable right now. Okay? It's also possible that you think your partner causes your discontent here, but in reality, you've never been in a happy relationship. For some of you, not for somebody. Some people are sad when they're attached, and they're sad when they're single. So, that's some people I hear they should be better off in their own company instead of putting that onto that burden onto somebody else. Okay? They're putting that burden, it's their circus, not your circus, it's not your monkey. Okay? And they want to put their burden onto you because somebody here that you need to let go of, that some of you were still holding on to or communicating with. Okay? Some of you who are in denial, somebody doesn't even want to own their own shit. Okay? Because somebody was too materialistic and holding on to the finances. We're probably even holding on to it because somebody here could have even been paying for sex. Okay? So that they could have sex with them. They're not in a proper relationship, but they're getting paid for it. That's for somebody. I'm going to clarify that now with the island of time. So the current energy and the mindset regarding this person here with this page of cups, could be a Pisces here, somebody here who's very sensitive, okay, somebody here who could have even been false, okay, that's for somebody, alright, emotional, they're very needy, okay, that's for somebody here, alright, because either you or your partner is somewhat a narcissist, I'm hearing. Some of you don't believe that you can do any wrong or like to play the blame game in your relationship. But one of you find it very difficult to take responsibility for your actions. Yeah, someone's got a healing heart here. Yeah, on top of these pages, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer who needs healing their heart now. Yeah, someone's healing from a heartbreak. Someone's going to be setting himself from a toxic relationship or some form of addiction anyway. Okay? Someone was dealing with a narcissist and they're going to set themselves free. When it concerns what you need to let go of, you'll be making a decision. You have addictions. Okay? Someone's making a decision regarding some codependence or obsession or possession or controlling, or somebody who's being blocked or needed to be restrained because somebody here made a foolish decision here, okay, especially when it concerns the finances, okay, somebody could have even blocked communication with this person, alright, because somebody didn't think they could have mind, body and spirit at the same time and was more dealing on a materialistic and flesh, you know what I mean, just going in for sex and nothing else. Okay, some of you was having sex for money, okay, but for some of you, something that you need to let go of, and that's some form of addiction, codependency, or addressing for new moon coming up, and what's on balance is time. You got the clock. Some of you need time, it takes time. Some of you have completed the cycle, some of you need time to heal. Because things are off balance here. Someone's after putting on this bird, taking some action and dealing with a narcissist, believe you me, you're going to need some time to heal. Okay? This is for the collective. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Bottom of the deck, you got it's not enough. Okay? Some of you are frustrated in your relationship. There's going to be lack of confidence. There's going to be some self-sabotage here because somebody's in the fear or the ego. There's going to be issues of jealousy going on around the full moon. And for some of you, there's going to be no second chance. Okay? Some of you are going to have faith in meeting somebody new, but you're going to end a relationship with a Grim Reaper here because it was a karmic relationship. That's for somebody. Okay? You're going to end that. So, by the full moon if it's not taking place already. Remember, this reading's timeless. Might not be this full moon, might even be next month's full moon. But some of you, you're going to be healing your heart, and some of you need to let go of some form of addiction, okay? And some of you, after coming out of a relationship that there was no equal give and take, okay, that you had to put the burden down, because some of you was dealing with a narcissist, you're going to need time to heal, okay? If this resonates with you, please press that like, and for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Alright, I'm going to pull a card from the Love Oracle for collective. Wow, that was quick. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another, where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay? This is regarding a sexual union right now. Some of us are healing from that, because you realize that it was just sex, and someone was just coming in your life just for sex. Okay? And it wasn't being true. Okay? So someone's going to go through a loss here. Okay? And for someone's going to go through a transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay? Because for some of you will meet somebody new. Okay? And you will have balance in your life. Okay? Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And that's what some of you are missing right now, is balance in your life. That's the reason why you have to put down the relationship, or will have to. And some of you, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay? If this resonates with you, collective, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.